Key players at Green Haven were Adam Cooper, founder of Green Haven. Green Haven was established as a result of Adam's passion for gardening. Philip Cooper, the new CEO of Green Haven. Philip became CEO due to a sense of obligation to his father's life work. Green Haven staff were like-minded people who shared founder Adam Cooper's passion for gardening. Some of the key issues at Green Haven include: Green Haven, under the guidance of Adam, had created a positive organizational culture through respect for people, attention to detail, a focus on team orientation, and employee empowerment. Change in management created a shift in values, which had a negative impact on organizational performance. Green Haven now faces issues regarding poor customer interaction, low value congruence between Philip Cooper and staff members, reduced team effectiveness, and low employee motivation. Low employee motivation was created by a decrease in the drive to acquire, the drive to bond, the drive to comprehend, and the drive to defend. Staff who were facing the choice of fight or flight have opted to resign. The culture of teamwork was created at Green Haven through knowledge sharing among staff and a sense of shared values and beliefs. Applying Lewin's force field analysis model to the situation at Green Haven. As CEO, Philip was faced with restraining forces, or resistance to change, that was greater than the driving forces. This disequilibrium continued, blocking the change process. Due to the staff being contented with their previous workplace environment, there was no driving force for change. When it comes to organizational change, Meany and Pund considered communication to be the top strategy for engaging employees in the change process. Philip had confirmation bias about the decisions he had made and never received clear communication to the contrary. This could have been avoided if staff felt comfortable enough to voice their objections, as they had previously while Adam was in charge. If this is able to occur, then resistance can be used to create motivation amongst staff. Green Haven adopted an organizational learning perspective. McShane, Oleg Sloans and Trevelyan state that employees require new knowledge and skills to fit the organization's evolving requirements. The monthly staff meetings that were held while Adam was in charge gave staff the opportunity to knowledge share and continue to learn in their roles. Adam felt the effectiveness of Green Haven was improved by the organization's capacity to acquire, share, use and store valuable knowledge. According to McShane, Oleg Sloans and Trevelyan, employees who participate in decisions about a change tend to feel more personal responsibility for its successful implementation. Philip announced his changes without the involvement of his staff. His decision-making process was to decide alone, as opposed to Adam's, which was to consult with the whole team. Organizational change is a stressful experience for many people because it threatens self-esteem. Managing stress is essential during times of organizational change. Green Haven staff experienced low task control, resulting in low morale and staff members resigning. When people resist change, it is essential that negotiation is used to influence their opinion of any potential loss of benefits. Coercion is often used as a final step to ensure that staff are compliant with the changes that are being implemented. Philip introduced computer information points at each nursery to reduce the time staff spent with customers. The implementation of technology can have a large influence on an organization's culture. Instead of negotiating the benefits of this new technology with his staff, Philip introduced it to eradicate what he perceived as a negative behavior. This increased both resistance for change and resentment felt by his staff.